So Shailesh, can we start?
Yeah.
So we have right now 470 people. ये हो जाएंगे अभी थोड़ी देर में.
Okay.
So let's start it.
Video on रखना है.
हाँ जी, अब आप भी ऑन रखिए. The people will keep on joining ना, ये live है. Okay.
Okay.
हाँ जी. So introducing Shailesh here. Shailesh was born in Dhanbad, Jharkhand, and right now he's in IIM Ahmedabad doing MBA. And he's a engineering student and has done metallurgical engineering from Jadavpur University, Calcutta. He even worked with Reliance Industries for 3 years. So, which area, Shailesh, you were in? Reliance?
I was in petrochemical industry.
Petrochemicals, okay. And Shailesh likes outdoor sports. I think he hasn't mentioned which sport he likes. And he even solves Sudoku and all. So basically, I think that helps in the LR and everything. It's a logical reasoning kind of a game. Yes. So Shailesh, what exactly is happening right now is, so the students who are listening to you are the people who are even the people who are giving the CAT 2025. इसमें लेकिन many of the students even होंगे 2024 वाले जो कि the people who will be going for the interviews and everything. So when you're addressing these people, you have to understand two kind of an audience you will have. Okay. तो एक आप जो उनको गाइडेंस दे रहे हैं, पहले आप होलिस्टिक चाहिए, सेक्शनल चाहिए, एंड व्हेन इवन आई कैरी सम tips for even how to carry yourself for the interviews, whether it is in IIM Ahmedabad, even if you have given B, C, and anything else, please also guide us for that. So you can start. So what I will do is when you are speaking, I'll keep my audio and video down so that the focus is totally on you. But I would be there. So any issues in the session, anything, either connectivity issue, anything, you can always connect to me. Okay. So I'm here only. So you can start. Your audio is not working.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction.
Yes.
Hi everyone. I'm Sailesh and currently I'm PGP1 student at IIM Ahmedabad. So today we'll discuss how to start our prep for CAT 2025 that you all will be giving in November 2025, right? So, see, there are two type of I'll say students. First is who are working, and second who are not working, like who are in their college. So, I'll say for the person or for the students who are not working, so they can give around 1.5 hours to 2 hours daily because they have more amount of time than the people who are working. So first we will discuss how to give the time because like we have around 9 months from now. We have 9 months for the CAT exam. So anything for first thing is we need to get a call from any good MBA school, and for that we need good CAT score. So first we'll have to see how to score well in CAT, and for that we'll have to see how to prioritize different things and how to manage our times. So for the people or for the student who are in their college, they should uh, take out around 1.5 hours to 2 hours daily. Plus, on weekend they can give around 3 hours. And for the for the student who are or for the people who are working, they have less time in their weekdays, but they have enough time in the weekend. So they will have to give more time on weekend. Like they can give around 4 hour on their weekend and around 45 to 1 hour daily on their weekdays. So in this way, we can give around 9 to 10 hours per week, and we have around 8 to 9 months. So I'll take festivals. Let's remove festival days of around 1 month. So we will have around approximately 7 months that we can give to CAT preparation. Now, how to start the prep? First thing, like how should we prioritize different sections? How to decide which section should be given more time and which section should be given less time, right? Because everyone has their different strength and different weaknesses. Few people have LRDI good, few people will have good strength and will have good strength on quant, and few people have good VRC. So first thing, I think that we should first give a uh, mock without preparation, so that we can know how is the difficulty level of the question paper, which is our weak zone and which is our strong zone. Accordingly, we can decide for the weak zone how much we need to give time, and for the strong zone how should we proceed. So first thing is attempt a mock and see which is your weak zone, and see first to score 99 plus percentile or 99.5 percentile, you need to score around 55% of the score. Total score is around 198 as per the last to last year paper. So you need to score around 105, 110 to get a good percentile. Good means around 99.8, 99.7 percentile. So after giving the first thing that you need to do is first give the mock. Then you see which is your weak zone and which is your strong zone. And let's say you have good strength in LRDI, means you have good LRDI but weak VRC, or you can have uh, good quant but weak LRDI and weak VRC, or good VRC and uh, weak quant or weak LRDI. So in this way, you will able to know which is your weakest and which is your strongest section. Okay, so after this, if you have any question, you can write down in the chat box. I'll try to answer in between or after the end of this session. Okay. So now we will see how to give, how to prepare for different sections. Like for VRC, if you are weak in VRC, like you are getting very low marks in VRC, then you should start reading newspaper daily. Means English newspaper, I'm saying, because to to strong your VRC, you should have good grip on reading skills and reading comprehension, and reading newspaper will give provide you these skills. So start reading newspapers daily, at least give at least 45 minutes daily. If you are working, then you can read the newspaper while going to the office, or just after the office, or just before sleeping. So you can prioritize your time accordingly, like which is your rest time, then you can read newspapers. And and along with this, you should also give at least after 1 month you can start giving section marks or topic wise marks. That will give you another thing that whether we are improving or not, because we need to check whether we are improving or not, and in which part we need to work more. After this comes LRDI. So for LRDI, I'll suggest solve at least one around 20-minute uh, paper in weekdays, and one full LRDI on weekends. Along with this, you should also give around 30 minutes daily to learn different concepts that has been asked in the previous question, because more or less the concepts are same means same type of concepts are used in LRDI also. More you will solve, more you will have crisp or on the LRDI, because LRDI comes with practice, because there are no particular or any direct formula for LRDI. You can't use that these are the formula that I will use and I will get the full marks, or I will able to solve the problem of LRDI. So for LRDI, the only thing is practice. More you will practice, more you will have more you will score in the paper, except few conditions, that is exceptional case. And then comes quant. So again, you will observe that in quant, mainly you will see there are different means fixed pattern of questions. So you don't need to work, or you don't need to read 100% of the syllabus, because you need to score. See, if your stronger point is quant, then you need to score more in the quant, then you will have to read 100%. But if your weaker zone is quant, then you need to score around 50%. That will be more than enough, because you will be scoring high in the other your stronger sections. So you need to prioritize which topic of the quant is stronger, and you are stronger. I mean, you are it is easy for you. Like you can improve those those topics. So accordingly, you will have to figure out which are the topics that I should work first, which will give me marks in the paper. Because here the thing is, you will have to work smartly. Only hard work will not give you good marks in the CAT. So you will have to work smartly. Like you will have to prioritize that which are the subjects in which I need to score more. Means that will act and that will act as a plus point for the other subjects. Let's say for the weaker subjects, because in weaker subjects you need to score up uh, at least so that you cross the cutoffs. So for quant, first thing you need to prioritize the topics that you need to work, and there are few topics that used to be repetitive in the questions. So you need to find out, and that where will you get these things from the past year papers. So go through the past year papers and see what are those topics in which I can work and which is easy for me. So in this way you can prioritize your thing. And again for this also you need to solve at least two mocks, means one short mocks means section wise mocks, and around full mocks per one full mock per 2 weeks, means two in a month for the initial few 3 4 months. Then you'll have to again increase the frequency of these mocks, because mocks will give you the feedback, means where is the lacking, where are you lacking, and how to improve those things. So now what we have done, first we gave the mock, we got to know that these are my weakest point, these are my strongest point, we prioritize the things, that these are the things in which I need to work more, and these are the things which will be scoring for me in the cat score. Okay. After this, uh, the things come is how to analyze and how much time we should give while analyzing the mocks. This is very important. Let's say you are giving a lot of mocks, but you are not analyzing the mocks. So what will happen that you will not get to learn or get to see, ki- or you will not improve those mistakes. So it is very important to analyze mocks very carefully so that you can improve and you can score more and you can not do the same mistake while you are appearing in the D-Day. So this analyzing the mock is the most important thing I'll say. So these are few things that you should do to get good marks in the CAT. Along with this, after CAT, you will get calls from different IIMs based on your CAT score and CAT percentile and your previous 10, 12 and grad percentage, and as per your discipline, like you did engineering or whatever, or different disciplines. After that, uh, there are two steps. First is in different college, in different B school, there are different procedures. Like few college like Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, they have 15 minutes AWT we call it, or written ability test we say. So before interview, they take a written ability test. In that, you need to write some topic, and you need to analyze those topics and write down the answers in 15 minutes. After that, you will have personal interview, and that usually happens around the duration of the interview used to happen around 15 to 20 minutes. It also lasts till 30 minutes. It depends on your day, or it depends on the how you are answering all the questions. So this is the standard procedure how to get into any school. There are few colleges who also conduct GD, but um, IIM A, B, C, L, these colleges don't conduct GD. GD means group discussions. They have only two steps after CAT, that is written ability test and personal interview. So I think these are the um, standard steps that happens to get into IMA. I'm any good IMA, means any business school, I'll say. So yeah, now we'll see different questions. What motivated you to take CAT? Yeah, so these are the questions that will be asked in your interview. Like, different way to ask this is why MBA. So it depends. Different people will have different reason for MBA, because why do uh they can ask a fresher also why MBA. They can ask an experienced person also why MBA. So you need to make a good answer. Like good answer, what is good answer is that you should connect your past with the long term uh, goal, like how MBA will help or how MBA will bridge your long term goal and where you are now. So in this way you can answer why MBA or why CAT. Then I can see someone is asking quant's nightmare. Okay, so see, to improve quant, I'll say don't try to learn all the topics, because you don't need to score 100%. First thing is that you don't need to score 100%. Even to score 99.9, you need to score 60% of the total marks, right? So first, analyze the topics, that these are the topics that I can do, and practice as much as you can, and then give marks, and then analyze the marks. Like, what are the mistakes that I did, and make a short notebook where you can write all the mistakes that that and revise that mistakes just before the marks, so that you don't make the same mistakes in the next mark. So in this way, the more number of times you will do these, you will see that there are some improvement in the overall marks. There are few more questions that I can see.
Shailesh, even there are many questions I saw, so I'll just pointed out some of the questions which I saw in the chatting.
Yeah, please.
Even the app people are asking this question. You know, there was a point you made that you have to the past thing and the future thing, and that you have to include in the YMBA.
Yeah,
For example, in your case, how did you relate it? How did you relate the YMBA thing with the past of yours and the future of yours?
yeah. So like, I have around 3 years of work ex before coming to IMA.
Mm,
So I was in manufacturing sector. So
mm,
what I said is, see, where I was working in in that company, I can also get a managerial position, but that will take more time than what I will get after MBA. So MBA will help me to get faster, uh, achieve my longer term goal faster. Like I
mm,
said that in long term, I want to lead a manufacturing company, that I can achieve without doing MBA also, but it will take more time that I can learn from MBA, and that will help me to achieve my long term goal fast. And also MBA will help me to learn different managerial skills that will be helpful to achieve my long term goal, that is leading a manufacturing sector. So in this way I answered like what I'm doing and what is my long term goal, and how MBA will help me to achieve that long term goal.
Okay, even one thing which comes in many of the times people are asking, when even there is a thing like what kind of a day an Ahmedabad student usually have. Let's say you spend what 7 months right now, so you're in the first year only. So what kind of a pressure you feel? What kind of a stress compared to let's say your engineering, your past education?
Yeah. So first thing is, when you will come to college, it will be a bit of, I'll say not hectic, but a lot of things you will see new things, like a lot of opportunities to learn. So
Hmm,
you again here also you will have to prioritize, like which area you need to move, and like a lot of subjects, a lot of extracurricular activities you will get to do here. So you will
hmm,
have to manage your time, like how much time I need to give to curriculum, academics, how much time I need to give to other curricular activities like co-curricular activities. Then there are a lot of sports. So along with this, first thing is before coming, most of the people are not sure in which area I need to go. So when you come to IMA, you will see and you will learn that what is the future of different area means functions. I'll say like marketing, finance, general management role, and after analyzing all these things, you need to prioritize that I need to work more on finance or I need to work more on marketing area because what is my long term goal? Let's say many times it happens that while before joining you were thinking that you will go in finance area, but after joining you saw that marketing is better. Like you learned few subjects and you start liking marketing. So you in Ahmedabad, what happened that in second term you will have around more than 60 electives where you can elect any subjects of your interest.
Okay.
So you can learn anything from anywhere. Like in Ahmedabad, you will have all the facilities and all the opportunities to learn as much as you can. So it depends a lot on you. Means
Mhm.
how are you prioritizing and to which sector or to which thing you're giving more uh, stress.
Just Shailesh, one more thing which many of the students keep on asking, and they even have a concern that it is the CAT is not for non-engineers. In your, let's say, batch, if you're talking about what kind of a diversity you see.
I think we have around more than 30% who are from non-engineering background, and I believe CAT is equally for the non-engineers as it is for engineers. And just because in CAT exam they are taking quant, so it doesn't mean that it is not for non-engineers. Even non-engineers score better sometimes than engineers because it is all about how much you practice, right? And after MBA it is not about engineering. You are not going to do engineering work, you are going to do managerial work that require different aspect and different viewpoint that you will learn from MBA itself. So I think it just a stereo means it is a thinking that CAT is not for non-engineers, but I think CAT is as equal or as it provides as opportunity to engineer as to the non-engineers.
And when you even when we see the GD and PDP distribution of the marks, the weightage of the things, we see weightage of the GDPI, PDP much. It's increasing every year. We can see in the count. Even
Uh,
but then also I would like to point out that when you look at the GMAT specific world, uh, the engineering doesn't comes as a very major factor. But cat specific world when we see look at, so this concern keeps on cropping up. Like let's say normal graduate, a science graduate, even a commerce, and they have this concern that that we wouldn't be preferred. Looking at the batches, whether you look at A, B, C, majority if we'll say engineers.
I think we after CAT and while interview in final score, there are some for like different percentiles are there for different uh, streams. I'll say like in Ahmedabad there is a I won't like there is a few extra points that non-engineers get in spite of the engineers while getting the call for the interview round. So I think the one of the major fear of non-engineers is how to score better in quant or LRDI. But I think because mainly quant, I'll say because most of the students who have done um, non-engineering or who are from arts background, they fear from quant except few. I have seen few people who have scored better than engineers and who have done uh, their grad from arts background. So again, I'll say they will get some preference and some extra point while Their institutes will be calling for the interviews. So they don't need to worry about all these things, I think.
Okay.
And after that, after once you come in the college, everything is equal only,
Mm.
because there are very few instances then that you will be judged or you will be seen as an engineer or non-engineer. After coming to MBA, everything is more or less same only.
Acha, one more thing which comes is like, um, doesn't like, let's in your batch, everyone tries to go into the consultancy kind of a thing, or BCG or McKinsey. Is it like a dream kind of an area? Just like you mentioned marketing, I don't see marketing people talking about too much. People usually are very concerned that I have to be in the top 20 or 30%, and I have to be in the BCG, McKinsey kind of an interview panel. I want to meet them. So, what kind of that craze is there?
Again, I think it depends. Again, I'll say, because many of my friends who didn't who didn't want to go in the consult, and they were preparing for the long for the product man only, like product manager only.
Okay.
So then there are few people who have been targeting marketing only from very beginning, and so again, most of the people, most I won't say, but there are few percentage of the or majority of the people who want to go into consulting, because in consulting you will learn different types of aspects of industry, like you will get to work on different types of industries, so that
Mm,
gives a edge. Again, if you are clear from the very beginning that you want to work in the marketing, then it will be easier for you only. Or you want to work in the product manager, then it will be easier for you, because the long term goal is clear.
mm,
And it is, I'll say, from this pen, it looks like that most of the people want to go in consulting,
mm.
but
No, no, what I see, many of the people when we talk to, there are many students of ours who are in IA, BC.
uh,
So what they tell is usually that the top 10% people only get to, they are only interviewed by the McKinsey team, or so they have a very big concern that we have to be in the top 10% or 20% of the game, so that when the placement comes, the BCG or McKinsey are interviewing them only.
yeah, means there are companies, like you said, a
Mm,
few big companies, consult companies, I'll say. So uh, again, it depends, like supply and demand. You can say, like, what is the supply and what is the demand. So you will have to trade off between the supply. Like you have more supply, then you will have to see
mm.
who are the best candidate to whom I want to, and who
Correct.
is a fit for my company.
So
First
that
thing,
becomes a bar. So that
yeah.
person, that ranking in your batch, that's become a kind of a limiting factor.
I think in my college ranking doesn't matter a lot, because for internship ranking is not really, and that is not written in the CV, so ranking doesn't matter. The background of yours and the fit, how fit you are for that company or culture of that company matters, because you are going on the managerial job, so you need to be fit with their culture, and their culture need to fit with your behavior or your attitude, so that matters a lot. Mm,
So Shailesh, what we'll do is we'll try to wind up now. So you
yeah,
pick one from the YouTube आपका chatting से कोई pick कर लो question, and then that was the last question for today.
yeah, there is a question: any special tricks for time management in CAT?
Hmm.
Yeah, so what I did, I'll say that first, more number of mocks will improve your timing. The second thing is prioritize which topics you need to solve in the paper. Like before around 1 month or around 20 days, you will get the admit card. That is for the last time I'm saying, like just before the CAT or D day. You'll get the admit card, you'll get the timing that at which time you will have the paper. Try to give mocks at that timings. Like there are three slots, right? Slot one, slot two, slot three. So
Correct.
try to give or attempt mock during one of that slot. Like your mind will be simulated accordingly. So that will give you peace, and peace will give you peace, and the more and more practice will give you time management. That will help you to manage the time.
Correct. So, should we wind up?
Yes.
Chalo.
Yeah. Thank
So,
you.
yeah, it was great talking to you, Sailesh. And I think abhi bhi 1.8K people still are expecting more and more from you. And these people will
But
keep on actually adding up. So, but it was a great session, and we learned, as a teacher, even I learned a lot. So, obviously, the students would have learned a lot. So, Shailesh, best of luck. And
thank you.
I think you are going for the internship. Summer interns आप भी करेंगे
Yeah.
थोड़े महीनों में.
Yeah.
And let's see, in future, even we will try to be in touch with you for more guidance. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
once again. Thank you,
Thank-
everyone.
Thanks.